this and you guys let me know because I don't know if y'all have ever seen this. In the workplace, do you guys have a lot of undercover people?
Do we have a lot of undercover people? In the
Okay, if
workplace?
they're undercover.
Okay, perfect example. I really cool because y'all not on my live. I can't get in trouble for this. There's a person at my job. There's a gay guy that follows. No, there's a straight guy that follows a gay guy. He likes all the gay guys' pictures.
Watch your cake stuff.
Are they just friends?
You see what I'm saying? But the gay guy feels uncomfortable.
The gay guy want to make him gay. He wants him to be gay. I don't want to get sucked into this. But that's the annoying part because, like,
Don't have another situation.
wait. Is the gay guy uncomfortable?
He said the gay
The
guy didn't
uncomfortable. The gay guy saying he uncomfortable because he just wanted.
doesn't know.
He just wanted to be known.
He been put in the
that
friend
is a
zone.
straight guy that's following him and liking him. He
Yes.
just wanted to be known. Like
He been
he's
put in
not
the friend
uncomfortable.
zone.
He just trying to find a way to put it out there without just putting it out there.
He want more because he in the friend zone.
Okay.
The gay guy or the straight guy?
The straight guy's the one liking the pictures.
And-
The
and-
straight guy is letting him know he versatile.
Well, and to
He
go a
doesn't
little
like
bit more
labels.
with it, I got an older guy, an older dude that works there, and he makes a lot of. I call it the broke wrist game.
What was that?
I call
You
it
know
tambourine
the guys
players.
with the broke wrists.
That's the tambourine players.
Oh, you got the multicultural live. My bad, bro. Everybody on his live fucks with everything.
Yeah, I understand that, but like I said,
People like,
the
hey,
gay
why are
one
you
just
letting
want
him say
everybody to. He just wants y'all to know that the straight one is doing these things. He just want to put it out there.
Johnny gonna clean it up. Johnny, I'm gonna clean it up for you.
Yeah, he just want to put it out there.
So then I got this older dude be making these gay jokes, and all his jokes are just gay, all of them. But he's smashing on the women at the job.
Oh wow.
That's just being selfish.
But I mean really gay jokes. When I say gay, I mean he's the butt of all his own jokes. So you can't take him out. So imagine something like this. If I'm talking to you and I be like,
Like,
yeah,
can you give
talk
us
about
an example? Like,
He's about to get
yeah, what kind of gay joke?
Yeah.
He was just multi.
you just did what I do to
That was the best booty thing ever. I think that should be like,
That's where I got that from.
that should be a Johnny. Like, that was so dope.
Yeah.
Like, hey man, I'm gonna tell y'all this and give y'all some examples. So anyway, man, can you just hurry up and give us some of this?
I want to know what he
You just
said.
interrupted the example. I said, give me some examples. That's so
What he
gay.
said.
Like a lot of people might walk by and he might just be sitting like this and say, hey man, why don't you come sit in my lap? So everybody would laugh at you. But he's the one making
But he's doing it. Yes,
so
I
he
got
can't
it.
win. He's the butt of his own fucking joke.
Oh.
And you lose for responding or not responding.
The way that you respond, it just gets violent. Nigga, what the? It just.
But oh, he
Oh, wait, so
offended.
you're not talking about the women? He would say that's a guy.
He was saying the guys walking.
Oh,
Matter of fact, one guy, I told the guy, and everybody laughed, but I was serious. I was like, look, bro, if he grab your wrist again, just leave a suggestion in the box.
Yeah, I would laugh too. But you were serious?
I was being serious though.
Oh.
But I mean, I'm asking these questions, y'all, because I don't know if y'all be having these kind of people in y'all place, but we got them everywhere where I work. That shit.
And I just feel like that one right there, the older guy, he with the shits. I feel like he just setting the stage for himself so that if it do go down, if he do get caught up or called out or
At least I
something.
said it. It's so much that you niggas should get it by now. Okay, I get it. That is true. I'm gonna have shit to talk about tomorrow when I go to work.
Yeah, if he do get set up or called out, he just be like, oh, y'all know I just be joking or whatever. But I feel like he really would.
Oh, y'all know.
Hey, I hate when men get caught. Why do they go to joking? Like, no, nigga, that was offensive. Like, men are the only people that do this. And it just seems like they used to like do stuff in the workplace, get caught up. Like, man, I was just playing with you. We want to go when you're trying to have sex with you for real. Like, that's
You
stupid.
wasn't playing though.
You was serious.
Why would you play like that?
Yeah, men do that a
No,
lot.
you slick with somebody to do some shit, but you don't want to put it out there like that. You
Yeah.
looking for somebody, but you don't want them to tell. Because y'all know how I know that?
How you know,
There be
Jay?
some real gay girls out here, and they always screaming this, strictly dickly, strictly dickly, strictly dickly. But then they be trying to put it on me first, and then that's crazy. How?
First of all, it sounded like a song.
They be coming on to me first, but they be in my ear screaming strictly dickly and shit. But y'all be lying. Why
But
y'all
how
be
did you
lying
say
like that?
that?
Huh?
Yeah, can you do it again?
No, I'm saying strictly dickly.
I feel like we put a beat with that.
I was
We
gonna
put
say
a
about a song with that, man. Something about that shit just sound like it be
beat.
pop.
Yeah, it sound like hickory dickory
Pop
dock.
that shit in
Like,
Florida.
soon as the bitch say strictly dickly, I like, you want some? You want some?
Do you?
What?
Oh my god, it hurt.
Do I give it to him? I don't know. Is that what you asking? Because I don't know.
That's a fair question.
I don't know if it's a or not.
Hey, are you a shit starter? That's a fair question. I don't know.
Hey, y'all gotta look at Bad's face. Like, it's just like,
I'm just like,
They just changed.
I was like, my workplace is not like that though.
Your workplace not like that? It's
Well,
a lot
it's
of
like
women.
6 of us, so it's
It's
not.
all women though.
It is. That's why.
There's no men?
We work in an
We don't do
OBGYN.
No, it's a dental office.
It is? Oh,
Yeah,
why do
I'm
I
sorry,
think
I
it's
can't
an
have that
OBGYN?
No, I can't be all up in there all day. I'm good.
Neither, but all right, I'm Baz. You got the topic.
Is it special?
Oh yeah, welcome to Diverse Universe. You have
Okay.
entered into the Mortal Portal.
I didn't know you was gonna read that whole. Okay, go ahead.
No, I just want to say
feel
I like
we
that you always
should.
said it.
No, I actually like it. Go for it.
Okay. With the entitled millennials. Okay, my bad. Kid, you got your. Are we skipping his unpopular opinion or?
It's on him. Do you have a popular opinion?
Oh, was that your unpopular opinion?
All right, let's talk
That
about
shit
some
was
things.
unpopular. We're in Atlanta.
Damn.
Oh,
Oh.
y'all started watching Atlanta? I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, it's amazing. Go ahead.
Where we at?
How you not ready? You know you first.
Killing you, man.
Oh, she. Hey, she ain't let off.
All right. I want to talk about a group of people. And I'm gonna touch lightly on it because I'm saving a good deal of this for next week. So I'm gonna touch very lightly. All right. There's a certain group of people that you look at in history that people were talking about in this special book that I always mention, which is the Bible.
Oh, I said that in my head.
She knows what I'm talking about.
I know. I'm saying, no.
So as we talk about these special group of people, they talk about the curses of these special group of people. And I want to know, can we play a game of name the people in history who this sounds like? Okay. When I mentioned that they will go into, matter of fact, let me not stumble, because I was gonna go to a different way. Let me make sure I get this right. Okay. These people will be only oppressed and continuously oppressed, and somebody else is an oppressor. I'm on the wrong page, so you guys don't worry about what I read. It's there. Give me 1 second.
Tick tock.
Are you studying as you?
You just saw her face.
You know what? It didn't come out right.
Huh. I'm waiting to do something.
Anyway, let me just get to the point. I'm sorry, because it didn't come out on my page. I actually screenshot it, didn't come out right. Anyway, in 2017, there was this act that was signed called the 400-year Congressional Act of Historian African American something whatever bullshit. Okay. So the reason why I bring that up is, do you know who they're talking about when they say 400 years? Is there another place where you hear the words 400 years? You hear that word? And okay, cool. When you think of in the Bible, it tells you about these curses that was going to happen to a certain group of people. These are the curses that were going to happen. Just going to say them quickly. They were going to go into slavery.
Come on, Israelites.
They said they were gonna go into slavery. They were gonna be shipped off in ships. They were gonna be sold to their enemies. They were gonna be sold into slavery they were gonna be sold by many nations. Who does this sound like today?
Black Americans people.
There we go. I know you guys weren't good at following along, so that's the reason why I had to slow it down.
Appreciate that.
You know, you slowed it down because you was
Mommy, I
Oh,
was
thank
stomach ache. It hurt.
But
You
no,
said that to the mic.
that was pretty much it. It was really just naming a couple people. I wanted to be simple and fast real quick because I knew she would get it. But the group of people that the Bible talks about that is cursed would be you, so-called black men, and the so-called black men in America, and a good deal of them in Africa. Scattered among us everywhere. I just wanted to bring up some of these things, but I'm going to go into fuller details next week. I only got to skip a lot of stuff because I don't want to bring out too much, so I'm only bringing out a little
So
bit.
you're not gonna bring out what happens after the 400-year curse?
Nope, none of that. None of that until next week. Nothing else is getting talked about until next week. Just make everything I just said I think everything said.
All right, I wish you would tell me you was talking about that.
It's
So,
next week.
so pretty much you're telling us that we can't respond to what you.
Oh, you definitely can respond.
Oh, okay.
I just, look, I'm just trying my best right now.
You know, I already had, so this is two unpopular opinions.
Okay.
Look at Johnny's
That
face.
was,
Look at Johnny's face.
Johnny is like, listen.
All right. So, thank you, Money, for your unpopular opinion. Next, we will discuss. I don't know why I
Since
found
you've been
some
gone, we've
questions.
been clapping after I do my
that's not true.
He wants to clap. I should let you do. You know how like there's that slow clap, but somebody never joins in.
You see them clap for me?
She has her ear. She can't hear you.
Oh, never
He
mind.
is not worried.
I wanted her to make sure I was special.
She's trying to get herself on camera.
She would have known. Big shout out to Johnny. I really love your lashes, my love.
Yeah, they give it like.
Thank you.
They give me life too.
I really appreciate that today, cause I tried something different. It's like the little slanted cat eyes type thing, and not just the normal. I don't know. It's just something different. About it. Thank you for
I do notice.
She was like, not to notice. All right, well, you're not sure.
His
You're not on that
pupils
show.
done, his pupils done got bigger.
All right.
He falling in love.
So is pro-black really a thing? Or something that you feel like they use to keep black people angry?
I'm not pro-black.
pro-black.
Is pro-black the same as bi-black? Because y'all know how I feel about bi-black.
Yes.
What is bi-black? Oh yes,
Support black
absolutely. It
businesses.
is the same thing.
I don't
Okay.
think it's the
Being
same thing.
pro-black is
I think it's a part of
It
it.
is a part of it. It's an
Okay.
entity, but it's one of the main things that being pro-black is to buy black, is to support your black community in hopes, not hopes, but with the intention of building up the black community,
Stop
black
telling each other
people, and just raising money in our own community. So yes, buy black is basically the thing of being pro-black is the main thing I would say.
And not
Is to
talking
keep the
about
money
black
in our
people on
community
other
and keep it
podcasts.
growing and keep us producing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm sort of pro-black then. I'm like,
I
I'm
would
pro-black
say-
with conditions.
They
So you're
said, so do
conditioned.
y'all think that can you be pro-black and still date white or out of your culture?
Just because you date
I just think if you date out your culture, you the enemy. You
I
probably
just
wrong.
think-
Honestly, the answer is no though.
No, you
You
can't.
cannot be pro-black and date outside the race.
Why not? What's that got to do with
Because you have to ask what the goal is. The overall goal is to bro.
What
to
if
keep the
somebody
seed
just
line.
wants love? They just want to feel love.
But
They
why
need
they can't
love.
feel they love from their own people?
Maybe they ain't found that person and they got tired of
So,
waiting.
like, do everybody agree about pro-black?
No, I
No.
You don't agree.
No.
You do agree. You don't agree. What about you?
I mean, I don't know what we agreeing to, honestly.
The question that
'Cause
was-
we all over the place.
No, I said, do everybody agree about being pro-black?
I am pro-black. I do not agree that dating outside your race is pro-black. That's what I don't agree.
Okay. The question: are you pro-black?
I am
There
pro-black.
we go. All right, so we got
Don't make me
split
feel
ended.
something.
Okay, I got you. You got the last word. Cool. All right, now we got split. So Can one of you guys tell me why you guys aren't pro-black? Sorry.
He's pro-black, aren't you?
No.
I'm not pro-black.
No. This side of the table is.
Oh, this side, okay.
This side of the table isn't pro-black, and this side of the table is.
Right.
So, can you tell me what's your problem with being pro-black?
Yeah, you already know, man. Yeah, I'm not pro-black. I'm pro-truth.
Okay.
To be pro-black is to say something like this. I'm wearing somebody's shirt. I should feel sad, but that person just murdered 19 people. You know what I'm saying? That's the same as being pro-black. You only loving somebody because of the skin color, but not just on their actions. So it wouldn't even matter. It's like trying to, like they always make that joke, which is y'all talk so much about freeing somebody, but then you don't see what they did. But just because they're one of you, you know what I'm saying, you can't look past it. Another form of like being pro-black that I don't agree with is just like the perfect example, Barack Obama. That's pro-black. That's called a pro-black. I don't even vote, but that's called a pro-black vote. He's the perfect example of pro-black. Not knowing what somebody's goals are for what you do, but voting for them. Why? Just because they look like me. Had nothing to do for your people. No one knew what he was about, but just because he looked like me, you'll vote for him. That's pro-black. When you learn about what somebody was about and you start going into details about a person's characters and actions, you become pro-truth at that moment. And I'd rather be pro-truth than just be pro-black. And pro-blacks talk about anything. Like, I'm not ever going to say the words, I'm an activist. An activist is just a person who's just going to talk and never ever do anything.
No, they just get active.
Yeah.
Shanti, you pro-black?
I'm pro-me. I'm pro-indigenous.
Oh, you
Yes,
switched it up now.
No,
see?
but anyway,
See,
no.
no. What are you? She always do this. Are you
I don't
pro-black?
identify as black, but I know what you're saying. So yes, I am, and I am because I feel like, I mean, I agree with what Money's talking about. I'm not gonna sit up here and say free somebody that raped a bunch of women, but I do also see the fact that there are people that did shit like this man. I just saw the post today. It's a white man. He raped like 7 girls or something like that. 12. Yeah. And they released the man knowing that he did this with no bail or anything like that. He's white. But then they arrested the man that killed him because he's black and he's getting time for killing a rapist. So that I feel like that man doesn't deserve to be in prison because that man should have been given the hot seat anyway. He should have had his brains fried the fuck out. That's how I personally feel about it. So I feel like I'm pro-black for the people that is for the community.
Okay. So Baz.
I don't know how to say it as eloquently as Money said his, but I'm pro-black with conditions. So, which means I guess I'm not pro-black. I feel like I want people to like do things to a certain level, a certain standard of excellence. And whether you are black, white, whatever, it's like if I can, if your vision aligns with mine, then I support you. I will give blacks a chance first, but if I don't agree with it, then no, I'm not going to support it. And I'm not going to be sorry about it either.
Okay.
So I don't know if that was very general.
No. You definitely.
Okay.
Yeah. You definitely tackled it. So what I want to leave to Johnny is, can you also tell me your opinion and can you break down what you were saying at the beginning about being pro-black? If you can fit it out.
Okay, so I want to say that I am pro-black.
I figured that. Okay.
Yeah, I just want to say
Perfect.
that.
Perfect.
But I don't know, like, if it's written down in a book, if y'all gonna agree that I'm pro-black.
Gotcha.
Like, Bass mentioned earlier, or Kid mentioned earlier, like, you can find love, you know, and the dating thing is a little different, you know. You love a white person, you love a white person. Like, I don't see nothing wrong with it. And I don't see anything dating outside of your culture, but I feel like being pro-black to me, in my opinion, is pro-lifting black people in America to be black and proud.
Okay.
So I'm gonna always uplift my sisters and brothers to be black and proud, and I want that to stretch. I want to always support us because we never really had the chance to get the support. So I really want us to be doing things like other cultures do is support one another and keep it in the community so that we can grow and grow and grow and build our population. Now, if we are dating outside our race and we're, you know, laying down or sleeping white is what they call it, then we cannot, we can't, what do they call
Flourish.
it? Reproduce.
Right.
We can't reproduce just plain black if we don't do that. So that wouldn't be being pro-black. But I want to say that I am pro-black, and that's
I'm on the
the
laws.
reason, because I feel like being pro-black is pro-lifting other black people to be able to be black and proud and, you know, support.
I think that me and you in the same boat far as the confusion, because I don't think I got a clear understanding about what is pro-black. I thought it was like, you know what I mean, us kind of making a community, and we just gonna build here, like we just gonna do this. But it sounds like by the table, there's many different definitions.
Yeah.
So is there like a set definition about what is pro-black?
That's definitely the set
I think-
definition is
I
to
think
pro-lift people in America to be black and proud. That's
But like,
the
yeah, but
standard thing.
That's just kind of like self-love though. Like
And
I
to
wouldn't
be
call
black
that
and
pro-black.
proud, but to also support in your within your community or within your people, you know, within your culture.
So you
But
think that's the
I'm saying,
standard
like,
one?
I think there is not a standard because nobody ever made one in the first place.
That's
Like
interesting.
even when it comes to what Juneteenth, like we don't know what to do on Juneteenth. We
But
let
that's what
somebody
somebody-
else create a culture for us.
Like I'm saying, that's not a standard holiday, but like I'm saying, that meaning still has something to read up on. If like me, I just haven't like we all said something that's kind of different, so I do understand when she say. Well, I don't think that you said it, but you kind of alluded to me that you can date somebody white and still be pro.
Yeah.
Black.
No, I don't think that you can.
What?
Yeah, you.
That's what I'm saying. I don't
But
know
I
because
feel like you-
I'm trying to understand
that's
it,
what
but
I'm
because
saying, like, you can't
if
just
it's
say
a,
not because of
that's
that.
what I'm saying. So I'm saying because if it's a quote unquote community thing, I can support and build and live in this and like live in the community without it having anything to do with what I reproduce.
Yeah, right.
Well-
But also when you reproduce, you're not reproducing and you're not helping the population because that goes hand in hand with being pro-black too. Building our population
I just sent it to you.
and building up our economic system.
They're
You
trying
understand what I'm
to
saying?
tell
If you
us.
sleep in white,
Okay.
then that's not building
Yeah.
our population.
You got it? Okay.
That's a mixture of culture.
But I'm saying if pro-black is that necessarily focused on the code? Let me start asking questions because like maybe her wasn't that because
It's a
I
definition of
think I'm confused. I'm just trying to.
Okay,
Bring
so
out my
normally
confusion.
I don't like listen to Urban Dictionary, but they actually have a really good definition of pro-black. Pro-black is a lifestyle that encourages the economic growth and development of the black people as a whole with a purpose of increasing the wealth and population of black people around the world, whether it be spending money with black-owned businesses in your communities or online. Promoting love for black people and encouraging black youth is its sole purposes to keep uplifting black people in America to be proud at the same time.
Can I hold on? So what she just said is the general definition, quote unquote, right? So if that's what we're stamping on,
That's what I said.
no, this is not about Johnny. I'm
No,
genuinely
I'm not
yeah.
saying that. I'm
So what
just
I'm saying, but what I was getting at is basically that's a
standard.
community thing. Yeah, so
what
if that's
I'm
a
saying. That's the standard definition.
got you. So if that's a community thing, that doesn't have anything to do with who you marry.
Right. It doesn't.
If we agree about that,
Yeah.
that have to do with a community. We bind black. I can be black with my white wife, and we live in a black community, buy black. If we going by that just means economically, we don't go by these rules.
Yep.
I can date a purple person.
Yeah.
But that's only part of the definition. The other part of the definition is to build the population within the black community.
But-
So if you're building the population, you can't build the population of black if you are dating outside your race.
No, yes you can. You say
It's
community.
just a little piece of black. It's
No.
not all black though.
Only thing I'm saying is it changes when you say community.
Oh, I like that.
Because once you say community, that's different than the people. We can all live in a African community. That means that we go by African rules.
So can another race be pro-black?
Oh yeah, yes you can. Never mind. You're white. Hey, that makes sense. Your white wife can support you.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
So I'm saying to that point, you can date a white woman
Yeah.
and still be
And
pro-black.
Pro-black, I'm telling
Increasing
you.
the population doesn't always
But
mean
all
reproduction.
the
though.
only reason
Yeah,
why I
facts.
said that is because I read a definition and it simply
pro-truth.
said there, if you sleep white, you are not pro-black.
That's kind of opinion based.
Yeah.
If that's that's kind of like opinion based. If that's what the first, if like those are the first beginning of the definition,
Of Urban Dictionary.
I
yeah,
still
that
understand it because, like
I'm
said,
not
I
saying
don't-
it fact. I
don't
just
go
found it
back
out
with
too.
With my opinion when I said that if you're sleeping with somebody that's not black, that's not building black. That's not building the black population.
Well,
I still agree with that. I still stand by
And that's,
that.
Yeah, that's true too though. Like, cause like you're messing with the
So
bloodline.
yeah, you can have a married wife that's pro-black and y'all doing all
Mommy,
this stuff to
Mom
support
does
a black community or the black culture, but when it comes down to producing and having children, they're not all black.
But I'm saying that's not pro-black. That's like black culture. Pro-black is kind of from that. It sounds like it's more like community, money, growth, not really about who necessarily staying there, which seems very weird.
And building a population of black people around the world.
well, I mean, but that's a
not-
designated
yeah.
term anyway. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, that term right there it's a corporate term. You know what I'm saying? It's already a mixed term because anybody can be labeled black. You know, nowadays. You ever seen those really
What you
dark
just read?
things?
The top.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I mean, anybody can be labeled black. You have to really go further than just the color. And that's the reason why pro-black shouldn't even exist. You know, that's kind of like, here you go, you know,
Right.
feel comfortable kind of situation. Because pro-black is just saying I'm gonna, you know, go for anybody who has this status.
Or the skin color.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, and your status of being black varies, you know. And people gotta stop using that thing of being black. You need to go off your seed line.
Or even buying black, because that really gets me into like I have the biggest issue with buying black. I do. Like I want to support black businesses, but they say like you want to circulate your money in black owned communities. I'm like, how do you know how they spend their money? What if you spent money with this black owned business they went to go buy some weed? Like, and they just gave my money to somebody else.
Why do the white people do that too?
I mean, but at least I get better customer service. Like black people really need to step up with that. Because you should make me feel good about
But
spending
you
my money.
can't say that about black people as a whole.
No, but it's more black businesses than not. I'm not gonna lie. And I do.
But what I do see is a lot of white businesses or people with other cultures and ethnicities having businesses, and it's ran by black people, and the black people is
That's a
who
good
bring in
point.
the great customer service, and they keep those people coming back because the people that own the businesses and behind the scenes are really assholes.
And it's
So they
reversed.
use our face to build up their revenue and to build up their clientele because we are appropriate and we are big on customer service. I've seen that a lot.
And you said the white people
I'm
hire
saying,
black
so
people.
You might
Yeah,
have
yeah.
an Indian
Okay.
that has a company.
Bang, yang, 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 yang.
Bang, yang, 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 yang. You might have an Indian that have a company, and they might take the ideas of all these black people, put it on their menu, goddamn, put it, you know what I'm saying, just have you as the face of their shit. Especially, you know what I'm saying, have the
Johnny
face of
on
their
the Rock.
shit, okay? And they don't ever give the black person the credit that they fully deserve. And also, it's
Or the
people that come
compensation
in
for their
there,
recipe.
they don't know that the people behind the scenes is white or the people behind the scenes is Indian. They see these black faces and they coming back for these black faces. We making all this money for them. You know what I'm saying? With our customer service, with what we do. We hold it down, so I can't really fully agree on that. I could say that black people struggle with having the best customer service because sometimes we don't really know all the time where to go for our means and the needs that we need to run the business. You know, it's hidden from us. It's harder for us to find the right way and the right ins and outs. You
I
know,
will agree with that statement. Yeah.
you know, the right materials and stuff to build the brand. So it's harder for us. So if we're working that hard in that department, it's hard for us to keep up the other part. And that's that customer service. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know if I could agree with that.
I agree with one part you're saying. The other part about like, I guess it's because it's where I live. Like, I don't see a lot of. I either see like black owned or I see white businesses, and then I mean there are other races, but they're running their own stores. They're not hiring black, and so what I just feel like you said, it is a knowledge gap of if other races are hiring black people and black people are giving that great customer service and they're not getting the credit, then it's a leverage piece that black people don't know about of how to take their talents and negotiate a better position so that they do get credit, because nobody's ever going to give you credit. You got to go take it.
That was good.
That's true too, but sometimes they have a cap. They already know who they're gonna support and who they're not gonna support, and why they're not. And it could just be because of your skin color.
Right.
Yeah, you could be able to negotiate a deal and sit down with somebody, and if they just don't want to do it because of who you are or your skin color, they're just not.
Right.
True,
But that's when you have to decide. Okay, is my time here up?
exactly.
And my time
And usually
here is up,
people
and then you do
negotiate
your
with
own
you
thing.
when you're ready to walk out the door and they realize they don't want to lose you. And sometimes they let you go and then have to call you back.
Right.
Well, a lot of times they do that, but still, it's still in the same position though. You know what I'm saying? They don't
Yeah.
want you to. It's like
Yeah.
fries in a barrel type shit. They don't want you to get further than what they're gonna do, or they don't want you to get the credit. Probably, I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's right too. I always have expiration date on every place that I've ever worked at because I know that nobody will ever value me as much as I value myself. So it's like I leave
Nobody.
looking for the exit signs.
Absolutely.
And it's, you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know, I feel like it keeps me on their toes. It keeps other people on their toes too. And I don't know, I just, like you said though, just the knowledge gap of more black people learning their value and their skills of what they like. And not just being stuck in well, I don't want to say even being stuck in a job, but just being somewhere secretly hoping that somebody else will promote you. And we all know that that's not going to happen. They're going to leave you in that spot and hope you be the president of that spot and never leave.
All right,
And
bad.
another thing about the buying from other races is like a lot of other races are really good about hiding their racism, and we buying from them.
Yeah.
And so they have great customer service. They put on the front real quick, and as soon as you walk out the door, they calling you the N-word. So why would I want to put my money into somebody that hates me and I'm not supposed to be integrated with in the first place? That's how I feel.
And I just think from the thing that both of y'all just said, I feel like it's because that it's a lot of people out here still with the slave mentality, slave mindset, and they know that they can easily replace you with somebody with just as strong work ethic as you, so it's okay, and they got their replacements, so they don't really need you anymore.
Maybe
So
they used to, but COVID had messed that up for people now. They know they can't find nobody that work like that no more. We can use that to our advantage.
yeah, but they still ain't raising their prices. They still ain't trying to pay you more than what more than what they was paying you before.
They're giving you less hours.
And I'm not gonna lie,
Exactly. So they still trying to control what you can make because they don't want you to succeed. They don't want you to succeed past a certain limit. They still want you to need them. That's why we have to create our own passageways, and that's why it's important to be pro-black in some ways too. We help build each other up, and once we're built up, then we able to find these resources. Then we can do the things we need to do to keep the money going and generating in our culture.
I give everybody a chance. A chance. All right, so I heard that y'all were talking about dating people with kids.
It's just how she put it. I heard
y'all talking about dating people
With kids, we're gonna bring that back. Bring that
She
back.
just kind of counseled herself out.
y'all. She did. She did. Did she? Did she?
Talking about.
Look,
Oh,
that's y'all conversation.
this must have been some of y'all sitting around with him.
No. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, when I saw this, I was like, dang, I don't even want to like talk about it. Because I'm still like up in the air about how I feel like dating people with kids, and like to talk about that is like me looking in the mirror about just conversations that I've had in my head.
I feel like if you don't want to date somebody with kids, especially when you don't have kids, you have a right to do it.
I love dating people with kids.
I mean, but everybody doesn't. Some people want to start their own families and not have to have other people's children in the mix, and that's okay too. That's true.
That's a good time.
My response comes more from a place of selfishness because I know that I'm not ready to like have kids yet or to be married yet. My answer is I know that I can date people with kids, but I don't want kids right now. I don't want any of that right now. So I'm like, it's a no.
So that's good. You keep it as a no then.
I don't know if it is.
Johnny went mama mode.
Don't go messing with no guy.
Johnny-
You know you ain't ready, cause don't be
Right,
treating
yeah.
my kids no
Right.
kind of way.
Facts.
No,
I'm not
no,
saying
no,
you ain't ready, so that's good.
Yeah.
You step right over there.
Now the question: when is it a good time to?
Oh,
Discipline the
yeah,
child.
sorry. When they
No. You did good in it.
When are they
No, I
allowed
was-
to discipline the child, or are they?
Never.
Ooh.
At all. Never.
Because-
My kid has their own father. You do not need to put your hands on my motherfucking child.
Wait, let's define discipline though.
You
So exactly.
Let's-
So I was gonna
So
say,
are we
let's
talking
go
about
there. Let's go
hitting
there.
kids, or are we talking about just
Can I say
putting them
this?
in line?
so no,
Can
it's
I
not
say
okay
this?
to put your hands on my child. Her daddy don't even put his hands on her. Now, discipline. It is okay to check the situation if there's no other adult around. And adults, I just feel like it takes a village to raise a child, period. So if you're part of my village, you know what I'm saying, and you're an adult, and you have a clear mental view of
My
what should
village.
happen and what
That
should
was
not
tough.
happen, you should be able to correct the situation and say something about it. Now, as far as discipline goes, you will not be able to put your hands on my
I agree
child,
with that.
but you can make a statement. And then when you make a statement to correct a child's behavior or whatever is going on, that's fine. But then you talk to the parent.
Mm-hmm.
And then you and the parent decide how the child would be disciplined.
Yeah.
But you don't take it upon yourself to just discipline my child and whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not just saying that just because it's my child, I'm just gonna go with what my child said. No, I'm gonna look at the situation and what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. But you will not put your hands on my child. I barely put my hands on my child. You will not. You're just not gonna do it. You're not gonna yell. You're not gonna. You're gonna know the type of discipline how I discipline my child. I'm just saying.
I can't pitch them. Like,
Hell no.
Yeah,
A pitch is way meaner than you.
A
popping
pitch
my child.
is meaner,
I'll beat
bro.
your ass. I'm just saying my child because you pitching them and you don't want nobody else to know.
And then you gonna look at 'em.
Pitching them like
I
I
feel
dare
like
you to
that's-
say
no,
something.
like,
I'll
it's
beat
not
your
hard.
ass.
You just do it like,
No, Bass, you showed us a side, you Bass.
I'm asking questions.
Show us side, you Bass.
Because I don't know about you right now.
Hey.
I'm asking all
No,
the questions.
you did the hand
Hey,
movement.
stop that.
Nah, Bass said you can't
You
pitch.
can't pitch.
And she snatched it back.
I wish I, man, I
That pinch is what you mean, like somebody just pinching you. That's child abuse.
It's
I know,
two
I
ways.
know you. I'm
pitching and looking is bad, but pitching and not
worse.
looking.
You said what?
That's the
A
worst.
pinch is worse.
Yeah, but a
That's
pinch.
the top. Because
What?
the top is everybody know you getting popped and you know you getting popped.
Yeah.
But that pinch is real sneaky and it's real deceitful. It's like,
Ooh.
I'm not gonna do what I
I don't
say,
pitch
how
kids. I
I
just
say.
wanted to know.
And you ain't gonna say shit.
Because I think that's rude. I
Don't
don't
do
got
that.
I had a bruise right there from somebody.
You better not be doing that, man.
First of
Hey,
all,
Bass, your
I
picture.
don't let people know I'm gonna hit their kids. Like, hey,
No,
look,
man.
that child walking out now.
Hey,
I
man.
don't care.
You a baby pitcher.
No, I don't pitch
You a
babies.
baby pitcher.
No, this
Sit
is
your
how it
ass
goes.
down.
If I had babysit somebody's
Sit
kids,
your
I'm
ass
like,
down.
are you sure you want me to babysit your child? They be like, yeah, you know, it's fine. All right, is your child well behaved? Because if it get out of hand, I have patience. But a child is not going to try me because they think that I can't pop them. I will pop your child. And I will tell you that I'll pop your
So if
child.
you gonna
But
pop
that's
the child, you
different.
better say you gonna pinch him too because
No, I won't pick. No, I'm not
But
pitching
no,
no
but
She
that's
pitching
different.
baby.
I feel if I leave my
That's
child
different.
in one of my friends' care, like one of my female friends especially, if I leave my child in your care, I'm gonna tell you from the beginning.
Yeah.
If I'm not here, you come with my child because at the end of the day, my kid is gonna try you. My kids are gonna try you just because they feel like you ain't
You
gonna
know.
do shit.
I don't agree.
Yeah. But no, I'm for real. I'm
I got
not gonna pitch
boys.
your kid
Them
because if I'm
motherfuckers
close enough to
hard.
Yeah, your
pitch you,
shit is different than
I'm close
mine.
enough to get down on your level and look you in your eyes
If I
and
had
talk
no
to you.
kids,
And I used to, no, I don't have to pitch you. I know to be a pop for a kid is like I saw you do something from across the room and now I gotta come over and confront you about it.
So you gotta know your child.
It's a
though.
common
You have
fact
to know
that most
your
light skinned
child.
people
Yeah,
know how to
yeah.
babysit.
What? Oh, because we was in the house? Shut
Anyway,
up.
so
Here we go.
no, but seriously, like if my child disrespects you, I wholeheartedly would expect you to say something to them. But as a man, you better not put your hands on my child. You need to come tell me. You can check the situation. Like my producer, my kid said had just came up and stepped on his shoe, just tried him because he know I don't let nobody put their hands on my kid. And he was like,
They just stepped on his shoe?
Yeah, he just stepped on his shoe.
All right, now.
And he was like,
Both of them?
no, I think it was Asher.
Obviously today, Bo just, come on, do it.
He was like, yo, he's like, do you think that was appropriate? And Asher was just like, no. He was like, I don't tolerate disrespect. I don't know who you be around, but I don't tolerate that. And I respected that. Cause
Of
like,
course.
you don't just come up to no man.
That's checking the situation.
That's what you do.
Exactly. But
Any
you're not gonna
adult
put your
that
hand on my
witnessed that
child.
situation could have said that.
Right.
You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Instead of putting your hands on somebody's kid.
Exactly.
Because they
But
feel the fear of God.
That only work with boys.
But that's what
You can't do that with girls,
My
okay?
kids
If
don't
a
do that
girl,
to a girl though.
no, I ain't talking about that.
Yeah.
I'm saying if that was a little girl, I can't and it's not my little girl, it's gonna be a slim chance that I can get her with, hey, I don't allow that. She gonna be like, mama, only boys, you know what I mean, get that in, you know what I mean, only boys kind of,
Depends
you
on the
know.
child personality though.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, and you gotta say something a little different, you gotta say something
That's
different.
what I'm saying, it's like I said, it takes a village to raise a child, but you can't raise every child the same.
No.
Every
Facts.
child is different. So
Facts.
you can't just go saying, oh, I'm going to beat this child, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
Because my child, if you raise her, your voice at her a
She
little
gonna
bit
cry,
too
cry.
much, that's going to take her to a beating mode.
See?
You understand what I'm saying? Because of the
Right.
way I already discipline her. I don't just, like y'all say, I talk in one tone. I talk in one tone to my daughter too. Until, certain things, and I might raise it a little bit, but I want to be able to talk in one tone and tell you what to do, and you follow my directions,
Right.
rather than me always having to raise my voice at you and tell you something to do, and you got to do it just because I raised my voice.
Yeah.
No, I need you to be able to listen to me every time, no matter what tone that I'm speaking in.
Right.
You need to do what the hell I said, and you need to know,
Absolutely.
you know,
I agree.
how firm I am
Yeah.
with what I'm saying.
Right.
And that's it. So I don't expect my child to go around nobody else and get her ass beat. Because she's just not getting her ass beat at home.
Yeah.
Like
No,
that.
I
You know what I'm
agree.
saying? And then my child is different too. She's a good little girl. And she listens and she follows directions. So if she's out of line, I need to talk to Nadia and I need to know, Nadia, what's going on? Why are you out of line? What happened? Because something may have caused her to act the way that she's acting because
Right.
I know what I raised. That's me right there.
Yeah.
So
I feel you on
at
that.
what point in the relationship, what point in what do the person that you're in a relationship with have to do to earn that?
First of
To
all, I
earn
have
that,
to
'cause that's
see
kinda
how
like
you
an
Say immediately.
Did you just
And you know,
did you just
Right.
did you just disco ball your way into it? Did you I'm just you slid in her DM. You should have seen the moves. She said, Hey, I love that one though. I just want you to know you're gonna see that Monday morning. All right, I'm sorry,
No,
Shay.
I don't think immediately. I feel like I have to see how genuine your interaction is with my
Okay.
kid, because sometimes you could put on a front and act like you fuck with my kid, and like when I walk off 2 seconds later, you really sitting up here like doing some evil shit. Cause my kids, they're really good about reading people. So like when they're together, they hell, but separately they know how they got real.
That's a true damn statement. I'm
That's a
telling you.
true statement.
Boy, together, boy, you got my one.
Tyreek is an angel.
Stand together so I can hit y'all both at the same time.
Tyreek's an angel. But Asher,
Who?
Asher is actually no.
No, to you.
Tyreek is the one that needs his ass whooped. Asher, I just be like,
Yeah,
sit your ass
because
against the
Tyreek be
wall.
doing shit out loud.
Yeah.
That's sneaky.
You can talk to Tyree a lot, you can get him to understand where you're coming from.
yeah,
Asher, bruh, if he don't know you,
he gonna try.
he can punch somebody.
He
Asher,
gonna
stop
try
it.
to you.
But that's
Stop talking to
Yeah,
me.
He know when
I
you
seen
get
him do that before.
Yeah, yeah.
Tyree still stop, like, okay, yeah, that was wrong.
When I first watched Asher the first time, that nigga tried me.
I'm
so
telling
much.
you, what?
I
Hey,
said, oh, I want to get you.
Asher walk away from you too, and look at you.
Yeah, mean mug.
When he do that, I be like, oh my god.
What you want?
Yeah. Time stop
Because
now.
like Tyreek is a angel.
He'll do it again,
Yeah.
but he'll stop.
Yeah, he will do it
He
again.
gonna do it again.
That's the problem.
But he'll do it in front of you too.
And then he'll try you, like he'll sit up here and he get in trouble.
I'm so
You broke my heart.
Nah, that's just you.
Or that bullshit like, you don't love me anymore. I be like, oh, you full of shit. Like, no.
And I would say the reason why I say immediately is because I'm not bringing my kids around you until I feel that comfortable anyway.
Yeah.
Like, you're not gonna be around like that. And then just somebody that I'm judging to be around my kids, I already know that they're not gonna come off like that. They're not gonna just come off trying to discipline immediately. They're going to see what's going on around here and then see where they could come in. I don't think I'm just gonna have bad judgment and pick the wrong person after I already took my time filling them out. You know? So
That makes sense.
any adult, if there's any adult around my child and my child is out of line, I would expect them to be able to correct.
Yeah. I want to answer the question, but from the other side.
Talk to him,
So
man.
here, I don't have.
But I don't know. I want to talk about like
How soon I feel like I should be able to discipline.
Flip the house.
Right. So no, for real though. I just be jumping. I don't be trying to. I don't want to
You
get my
don't
hands on
pitch your kids.
I don't really want to. No, I don't pitch kids. I just want to see our reaction because I knew that was gonna get one. I really did. But no, I feel like if I dated somebody that had kids, I would not feel comfortable disciplining their child until I had my own relationship with the child.
Yeah.
Like I got to know the child, they got to know me. You know what I mean? Like we hung out together. You know what I mean? Like that's the only time I ever feel like I would be comfortable enough to say, hey, you know that was wrong. You shouldn't have done it. And then, or even if a little like what progressive discipline. Y'all know what that
Aggressive.
progressive discipline.
Oh,
What is
Yeah.
that? That sounds like something stupid that Nickelodeon came up with.
Well, I feel like it's like what that people should do for their, you know, kids. Like you don't immediately just go to 10 because that child doesn't like they didn't grow up with you, you know. So you may give them a warning first. Then from there it's like okay, no, like we might have to. What do they call it? Like gentle parenting a little bit. It's like no, okay, well I'm gonna have to talk to you on a different level.
So these titles got stages to them.
Yo, yes. It's
Oh,
like memes
hell
all the time.
no.
It's like memes about like gentle parenting. But I'm like each child is like different. But then I'm gonna talk to you, I'm gonna get down on your level. I'm gonna be like, look now, this is not something that we can do. And I might have to take away something. And then of course you would want
tell
to parent
everybody
now.
now, if you got kids and I'm dating you, I'm like the village mama. So if I see something out of line, I'm gonna correct it right then and there, and I'm gonna say something. Hey, what you doing? Don't do that. You alright? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say something. I might not put my hands on it, but you gonna feel it.
I'm gonna be looking for that parent. I'm like, so you saw
Rhythm
so and so do that.
my child.
I'm like, you saw so and so do that.
But you gonna feel it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm with it. hey.
But I feel like you can do
And
that.
Everybody got to be on
And when
site.
I met, hold up, and let's go backwards, because when I met you was white. You was
One
parented
of
like a
my
white
followers
person.
said the
So
mothers don't
Rhythm
know
needed
the
an
methods.
ass whooping. That was a different story.
The mothers, she
She
said
said
the
the
what?
mothers don't know the methods, and she said the ones without kids reading the strategies.
Well, you know, I know how I would parent my own kid, but because when I don't have kids, nobody is gonna really trust me like that to say something to their kid because they're like she don't have hers. So I gotta be a hands-off for real approach, so
Exactly,
not to
because
make
you
nobody
have
feel.
plenty of time to read about it.
No, I'm saying I don't have pregnancies with other people's kids. Like I know how I would handle mine, but everybody is not like that, and I don't want nobody getting offended with me. I'm not about to
No,
follow
but
a
I
friendship
totally
to my
agree.
kid.
I totally
That's all.
agree because the person that said that about my
No,
follower
yeah.
that said that, she's wrong because I do know strategies.
I mean,
I think she was just saying.
Strategy.
I think she was just saying she's the one reading them and y'all
Right,
sitting
you
there.
see her doing
Y'all sitting there looking like y'all learning. I think that's what she was just saying. The nigga over here with no kids over here. Yeah, so gentle parenting, guys.
I think that should work, but I gotta go right.
and y'all over here like, oh yeah, gentle parenting.
But the follower, she said she's with you, and I knew she was with you all this time.
But no, like don't
Oh,
be
no, she's
wrong.
all the way with you.
Hey, money is like, why are we talking about kids?
Well, I mean, you'll repeat the question.
When is a good time to?
Yeah, when is a good time to discipline your girl's kids?
It was a good time. Well, first she has to have the title of being my woman before
Okay.
that can happen.
So what y'all, so y'all live committed?
Yeah, we have to be committed. And meaning committed means everything is mine, everything is hers. Practically like marriage, for me to start counseling her son or daughter. Because if I'm a counselor, I'm
That sound like public shaming.
I'm telling you.
Huh?
No. Okay, so if y'all. Okay, I'm
If
not.
y'all read the Bible.
Well, from what I'm going at is now for me to discipline, I have certain words that I use. And there's certain phrases that, and being real, I
So
don't.
like you train
Can we
your
get an
dog?
example?
Huh?
Can we get an example?
Well, I mean, one of my favorite phrases to say, I never said it to my niece, I never need to, but boys, I'm very much different. Which is, are you straight? That's my first phrase.
You said it's a rhythm.
Are you straight?
Yeah.
Mine
Mine
is-
is, yeah.
You
Sorry.
good?
Do they know what that means?
Oh, yes, because it's my tone. You know, it's just straight up. You straight?
Oh, so that's like when men be like, you good?
Yes.
No, that's
Yeah. I'm sorry. I feel like that's the dumbest question ever.
What? No, I mean, it's not even, that's the
What
point.
to the kids?
If you answer it, it is dumb at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's rhetorical.
Okay.
It's, are you good? Yes, you are.
So this is your question.
Yes, the fuck you are good. I just want to make sure you know I know you good. Because right now we ain't straight.
Oh,
but you
okay.
think you good.
That's a crazy No, I need to let conversation. you know you acting crazy right now.
But-
And I
He's
know
not
you're not
saying that
good,
though. So
you
you
gotta
read
be
between the
good.
lines.
Kids don't know how to read between the
Yeah,
lines.
some kids.
No,
but
shit.
no. Okay,
you know.
I ain't never been nice on nobody's
This
child.
kids
Like,
know
hell no.
early.
Like,
Early.
okay, sideways, I'm getting you a cut out.
And to be real, to throw a little seasoning on it, if I can't get the right reaction, I'm not judging the child, I'm looking at you at that point.
Right.
Because I've already had a situation where, like I think I told y'all, where a chick, where her daughter came and sat on my lap. I thought that shit was so fucking disrespectful. I almost threw her ass. You know what I'm saying? You don't just come sitting on man's lap. You don't know me. You don't know what I think.
And then
You know what I'm saying?
But then you gotta look at
You
the
as a
I mean,
mama.
why
mother.
was she so comfortable
you as
enough
a
to do
mother,
that?
why are you just allowing your child to
To-
be sitting in men's
But
lap?
so her
What kind of shit is that?
mother allows that.
Yeah, but that's what I judged her at that point.
You know, you
Of
have to.
course,
You know.
you have to. Because she's sitting up here allowing her daughter to think it's okay to sit in another man's
Or maybe
lap.
they
I
just
said
haven't
we
had
said
that
my own
conversation
way.
yet.
Why are you just so comfortable with that though?
But wait, maybe
Like,
they
it's
hadn't had
happened
that
before,
conversation though.
But it happened before.
Kids will try shit new that they. I'm asking. I
She
don't
was
know.
out
I'm a
there
Was her
child.
mother in the room?
Her mother wasn't even around her. That would make it worse to me. This is the fact. That was
How old was
strange.
the baby?
Kids are not staying.
How old was she? The little girl.
Damn, I really want to say she was about her age, probably like a year or two younger.
Oh, that's too
Oh,
old.
that's
Maybe if she
Yeah,
was a
that
little
is good.
younger, maybe like 2 years old.
Yes, you know, I can
Okay,
see just
2
running
years
up to
old, I
somebody.
could see her not knowing any better and doing it, and the mother not having no type of influence on that.
Her neck was straight, like it was.
Money.
No, I'm saying she's not a baby. The loose
Okay,
neck
okay.
baby.
Oh,
What are
okay,
y'all
okay.
talking about?
Hold on, so babies are categorized by how strong their necks
No,
are?
really, think about their hand like
what?
Oh, okay. I
I've
didn't
heard
know
people
this.
say that before, like, that, you know, she's
You heard
not
Kevin
a
Hart
loose
say
neck
that.
baby.
You have,
Oh, you got the neck. Okay, I got you.
She wasn't a loose neck baby.
That's some grown women will loosen that.
Shanti, why your face look like that?
No, you didn't.
She looking like, so we really doing this, calling these loose neck babies?
You got rude.
You started
What?
Is that your laughing, Shanti? God.
What?
Yeah, that was it. Was that
I
your
didn't even
laughing
make
face?
you do it.
That was me that said
No, I was
that.
talking about her face.
Oh.
I was holding it.
Oh, that's what. Okay. No, you just gotta see how it look. You know what?
Oh my god.
You just had to be there.
I saw it on here.
Okay. Go.
And I am pro ass whooping.
Me too.
I'm being real with
Me
you,
too.
and I mean good ass whooping.
I am.
Like
I mean,
you
yeah,
giving
boy.
it to him?
Somebody else's
You hitting
child?
somebody else?
No. I'm just
Oh.
saying in
He
general.
lies.
I'm just pro ass whooping.
I'm pro ass whooping too.
Kids should
but
get
when
popped.
needed.
Yes.
I'm
Now,
saying.
Because
kids
you
that-
keep beating a child so much all the time on the regular for everything.
Yeah.
No,
And
it's not
I'm
gonna be
looking at you
effective.
like,
But see,
I need it to be effective. When it's time to get your ass cut,
I
you
feel like they
already
don't even
know
have to get it
it's
before a long
effective
time.
and that's it.
That shit looks so painful.
What?
Yeah.
Like the way she looked, it's just like it hurt.
Yeah, she leaned back and
Get
everything.
your ass.
Like my back
I
started
wouldn't
hurting.
want Johnny to whip my ass. I'm just saying that. I feel like she would enjoy that shit.
Johnny's like she give that last board speech, like you feel like, I told your ass, didn't it?
No, that's
Oh.
how my mom
told
used to
your
do
ass.
it.
I do
Oh.
say that.
My mom used to do it.
I knew it.
You make me do this.
I knew you was the last board.
I remember one time I whooped Asher so bad that I started crying.
Aw.
And I was like, why you make me do this?
love that. I hope he remembers that.
That was the last answer I ever gave him.
I might do it in the corner or in the closet or in my room. I ain't gonna show you my weakness.
Hold on, you cry in the closet?
So she wouldn't cry so I would get sad about it. I do get sad sometimes.
No, I said, do you cry in the closet? I never knew if that was real. Like, people would say that.
I have cried in the closet.
You thought when he was younger?
No.
No, she's talking about something
As
else.
an adult. And
Wow.
sometimes I go through real life situations and I'm really going through it and I don't want my daughter to know. I never want my daughter to know if I'm struggling or if I got some shit going on that I can't handle. I feel like breaking down and my daughter is in my home. You know what I'm saying? Your home is where you get away from the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Like, but at the same time, I'm getting away from the rest of the world, but I don't want to see my child, don't want my child to see me at this point, you know what I'm saying, or at this stage. So
you go
I
directly
in
in
the
the
closet
closet?
and cry.
I didn't know that was a real thing. Like, I hear people say that.
No, it's
That's what I'm saying. I hear people say that as like, it's a normal thing. And I always thought it was just like a figure of speech or like a metaphor. Like, I'm finna just go and cry in the closet.
No, if somebody come here, because I got to cry today. I got
Let
to
her ass know.
No.
Let her ass know, bro.
Let who know?
I don't like people knowing when I cry. I do that shit.
Oh,
Yeah, so I cried today.
tears fall right in front of you and be like, oh,
But I am a Cancer, and I don't water me.
Baby,
I be
water
crying.
baby,
Yo, yeah!
I be crying
Wow,
all the
water
time.
works.
This go for all three of y'all.
But I laugh and cry at the same time.
Boy, it can be raining too hard and the tear dry
Why sound
on.
like you about to dedicate a song to it?
No, it's not a song.
We
That
I'm glad my fellow Cancer in the room. Hey,
Hey, you're not a
you already
cancer.
know.
I am Cancer.
Okay.
Very much
They're
so.
like, she don't know what she be
She's
doing.
a cancerous.
Hey, I just be guessing shit. I don't know.
You a water sign too. Your ass cry.
Who's a water
I'm a
sign?
sign. You a fire
I'm an
sign.
air
Yeah,
sign.
Air sign.
Thank you. Get me right.
My bad.
Give
But
me
you
me.
still cry though, so shut up.
I do cry, but not in public.
I see.
Why you got people out there
I
crying?
cry is regular, like
Yeah.
make it regular. Just
Right.
if I cry, it's just regular.
All right,
Can
don't
we see?
call
Don't
me out.
try to
Don't
like,
call me out.
don't try to like,
Is it real quiet or
make
is
it
it loud?
seem like it's such a big deal because I'm crying. Like,
Oh, let me say what I was about to say real quick.
why you up that high?
I had to go that high because obviously can't nobody hear me.
Are you talking about me?
I wasn't actually. I was talking about the whole group. All three of y'all talking at once.
Johnny do that. Johnny would do.
Yeah. Are you talking about me?
Hey, Johnny, that person be ready to fight, man. Go ahead.
I was just sitting here trying to give you
I'm
guys
gonna be ready to
a
fight.
compliment, and I'm gonna give you guys a compliment if it kills me.
All three you guys.
Shit!
You gonna hear this shit? Okay.
You guys are really strong black women, and I just wanted to let you guys know that. I have been trying to tell you this for the last 5
It's
minutes.
not been 5 minutes.
Johnny, you are beautiful. Ashanti, I love the way you smell. And if we ever be together.
Damn. How you gonna do that?
Why
Well,
you
that's
do
what-
that
that's-
to
this was
TT
about all three of
Brittany?
us. If any one of us ever be together.
Why you gonna do that to TT Brittany?
Oh, thank you.
What she said? Why you what?
Thank you, Rhythm.
That was the hardest shit ever. That was so intelligent. Oh my
Check it, Rhythm.
goodness. Let him know.
Be nice to TT Brittany.
Because she's a wonderful person, right?
Yeah, but you gotta be nice to her.
That's something I won't do. But she isn't.
She just thought about what you said. Not that's something that I want.
That's something I
Something
won't
that you
do.
disappear out of this.
Yeah, Shanti got back up quick.
That was very intelligent. Like,
Wow.
Rhythm, put your headphones back on.
no, I mean, yes, we know.
Real
Yes.
headphones are real.
To just know, but still, though, just to know
That I was being
that she can just sit there and actually communicate and know
And
what's going on.
comprehend,
Like, that is
though.
so dope to me. It makes me feel like I can't really wait to have a child. Look, y'all wouldn't get
And
this
that's
because
why
y'all.
I said these kids be knowing.
But I-
They know what is going on. They listen. And at the younger stages, when the kids are like 3 years old, 4 years
They
old,
already.
5 years old, that is the most delicate stage. Their brain is like a sponge. They absorb the most things that they're ever going to absorb in their life in that time period. And that's scientifically proven.
Go ahead, sugar. Go ahead. She put the finger out there.
Hey, don't debate me on that one. I know that.
Was she happy, angry?
Yeah.
That's passion. That's called passion.
Said, mother.
They absorb the most at that stage, so these kids be knowing when they trying. Believe that.
Yeah.
I'm like, they,
Get on the phone. Y'all okay?
I'm still stuck.
we're in shock.
Why y'all in shock?
Because that is very tough.
Because somebody checked money and he normally don't get checked.
Hey, can Johnny and Ashanti sing "Happy Birthday" to Money to make them more
Something
uncomfortable?
like that. Me and my wife.
Oh, we got married?
Oh, me, 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 me. Come on, Ashanti.
Oh, what was that sound?
Me, 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 me,
She
me.
did. She was working on the vocal cords.
It was that huh? Yeah.
Can we sing happy birthday to you?
No.
Don't ask.
Hey,
I knew he was gonna
look,
say that.
what was the
I knew
next
he was
thing
gonna
on the
say
thing? The rules of dating somebody with kids.
No, what do you bring to the table in a relationship?
Boy, that boy started scrambling. Please don't sing it, please.
Happy.
Can I say
You
something?
just
about
made that up. That wasn't even on here.
What happened?
What you just said.
What do you bring to the table in a relationship? Now, before you guys answer that, can I give a compliment without you getting upset?
Oh, then it's not a compliment.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Give
Cut.
it.
Because when I give it, y'all just act all mad and shit.
It's your delivery. Be nicer.
The way that you caressed my body just now. When we were just laying back.
Was I being present?
I've never been in a car accident myself and seen airbags,
What? Oh my god.
but I can feel like I know that it wouldn't be an uncomfortable fall.
Yo, I actually followed that.
'Cause
Right? Yes, I actually followed that.
I
I
leaned
did
back
follow.
and I was like, that has got to be the softest shit I've felt in my life.
All right. Is that one of the things that she brings to a relationship?
It was actually what I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
We back.
We back.
Somebody should answer that question of what you really. Johnny, you go first.
Yeah, what do you bring to a relationship?
Why do I gotta go first on this?
Well, because you gonna cut us off.
I just
What
got told
the
yesterday.
fuck? I literally was just trying
Oh,
to be
okay,
mean.
sure. What do you bring to
I
a
was
relationship?
trying to
I
be
just
mean.
got
She
told
said,
this yesterday
All right, go ahead.
that I get a holistic doctor, a friend, and a porn star all in one person.
Oh, all right.
So that's what I bring to the table.
Hold on,
Somebody
wait.
told me.
Yeah, that's what
That's
somebody
somebody
told
told me. That's what I bring to the table.
But hold on, nobody can't tell you what you bring to the table.
That's what I was
I asked
told,
her to
and
share.
I'm going with it.
Oh, that's.
She said, that's what I was told. That's what I'm
She said that's just what I'm gonna stick with. I'm
Alright.
gonna put on my application from now on. Okay.
Right.
But a live relationship, you bring that.
You said alive? What
No, I'm saying like a live, like an actual relationship.
Oh,
Do you
real
bring
life.
those to the relationship?
I believe I do.
That
That's-
she
I mean,
was told.
It's just beautiful to see somebody recognizes me for who I am.
Now I was making sure like you know what I mean, like she bringing it, like
Oh, that they get
Yeah.
Oh, I feel you.
that's what they getting. Okay, okay, cool. Well, Johnny, do you want to pass?
Here I go again.
Okay.
Alright, I would just say, I would say that I bring the sunshine.
Y'all making stuff up. Baby.
Yeah, I bring motivation, ambition. I'm the type of person that likes to motivate anybody that's around me to be the best of their capabilities, you know. And I bring love and compassion and just all those good things that make you feel good to one
You are a
another.
motivator, though.
You.
You are very slick with that too. Like you do be giving people like, look,
I do
keep
that
on, yeah.
Always. Like
You do,
it's
yeah.
everyday life. You know
I can
what
say
I'm
that.
saying?
Like I hear you do that all the time. Like you always say, keep on, Shanti.
Yep, I don't
Even
think
though
I
that's
don't
mine.
even think about it. It's
Yeah.
just part of my nature. That's just what I do. That's what I do.
That was priceless.
That was perfect. Okay, Shanti. All right.
Money, what the hell you bring to the table?
Right.
Ooh.
Shots.
I was gonna be last.
Why?
No, I'm putting you on the
Love
spot.
you too, Tim. Why you look sad?
Oh, guys.
Don't be sad.
Um,
Don't be despondent.
I bring one thing that a lot of men, that, you know, and look, when I say this, I don't need nobody being offended. No, that's not my phrase, but I'm just
That
saying.
is.
I know, but I'm just saying each one of you guys got a live and each one of y'all guys watch this, and I don't need them feeling no kind of way. But what I bring is wisdom, and I know a lot of men don't bring that. But being that I bring so much wisdom, a chick with more, who makes more money than me, and a chick who has a house and all of that, would rather just be around me just to absorb that wisdom. I've kind of been learning that lately.
So you just told us what your type is. You dating up in the materialistic world. I'm just kidding. That was good point, money. I'm sorry.
You see, I want to go last.
I did like
I
that.
like that. I like that.
I do like that. No, you do very well.
But
I ain't following
yeah,
somebody can't teach me shit. That don't
Oh,
You better take this one.
I was thinking about it.
Oh, thank you so much for being here, Rhythm. We're here all the time.
Bass.
There's a lot going on, man.
What I bring to a relationship. I am working to bring a whole healed person that is always honest about what I feel. Do I currently bring that now? No, that's why I'm not in a relationship. Will I bring that? Yes.
So at the door, does he help you bring the baggage in? Or how does that work?
So I won't have any baggage.
Oh, shit.
I will be able to, I'll be
Get
able
him out
to
of here.
fly without baggage because I'm unpacking it myself.
Get no ass.
Yeah. What do you bring?
And sex. A lot of sex. Now, I do want to, man, I'm talking about crazy. Like, listen to me. Like, whoa, which camera am I in? Can y'all tell me real
Dude,
quick
all
before I
of
do
them.
this?
All of them.
Which one? I mean, okay, look. Boy, would I tell you.
You better not be lying, because that's the
Put them headphones up.
traumatizing shit. You better be telling the truth. That's all I'm gonna say.
looking real.
Hey, why did she? Why,
All I'm gonna
why
say
did
is
she
you better
say?
be telling the truth. Don't be hyping these women up for them to be let down.
Why did she say it like she gonna help whoever protests?
Yeah, get him.
Don't you
We don't find money.
Don't you dare help her.
Turn the
You
phone
let her
on.
come tell me
Turn it on.
yourself.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be traumatizing enough.
Nah.
I'm just saying.
One thing about it is, two things for sure is, hey man.
Now keep that same energy.
Oh no, it's something, baby.
Okay.
Invitations. So, all I want to do is say this right here. There's a lot to the table when it comes to this. Because you guys got to really think
Okay,
about it,
watch
man.
it.
I'm not that tall of a guy. I don't really talk that
So
much.
y'all definitely gotta make up somewhere
Who don't
else.
talk that much?
And it's mostly in your money.
Right.
So
In your mind?
Yeah.
Oh,
In your mind?
that's the funny thing about it is, I love that she just made that. And I love that. That just helped my case. That just helped my case. I might have been the most brokest nigga you would ever find in history. I might be one of the brokest niggas ever. And you have to wonder, what are they
I
saying
still
to me?
love my ears.
You light skin with freckles? I'm just
That's what it
saying.
is.
You
This is my
better,
baby.
you sure? You better be standing on that money. Kid, okay, I'm done. I'm just playing.
Get off your soapbox.
Diving in, guys. Diving in.
That's what you get for making fun of me.
But no, what I will say, when I first met Money, he was very quiet. So I feel like, well, even
That's
with me,
only because he was trying to observe to see what he could and could not say to offend you, and then one day he just said, "Fuck it all, I'm just gonna offend her."
No, one day she came on the show.
Yes, I'm so glad you're back.
Hey,
You
talk
really
to me
know
before I
him.
came on the show.
No, that's the reason I talk crazy is when we get on the show.
Oh,
After that.
yeah, maybe that.
The light goes out of your eyes
No, he just be observing, see how
After that, I go back to
he
observing.
manipulative.
to see what material you can bring to the next show. Okay, let me stop.
See, he could manipulate.
What is it? I mean, am I just a typical man to hate right now, guys?
Hell yeah.
Is that what it is?
Y'all should see what he does to us when the cameras are off.
What the fuck?
Bill Cosby.
I mean, she just made like we getting shut down Monday morning. She just made it like, what's going on?
I know, I'm just kidding.
You won't believe
I
E
think-
Hollywood true story.
It might be because I'm just being honest. It could be because of my physique, you know. Like,
Johnny again, guys.
That should be funny.
But I'm not trying to say I'm the strongest man in the room or nothing. But look, Johnny. If you was to see me with these clothes off,
I was wondering that too, baby girl.
Johnny, why you looking at the camera?
Cause I wanna know if I was to see you with those clothes off, what's gonna happen?
I'm forgetting that I don't got Snapchat.
What is that?
It will disappear. It never disappears though, you know that, right?
It's the filter.
Oh, it's
I got the abs filter because I don't got them right now. But on that abs filter, I be looking sexy as a motherfucker though, for
They
real.
got that?
Yeah.
I need to use that one.
But I ain't gonna freak you out. I gain weight. I ain't even gonna do you like that. Like,
I'm
it
sorry.
just is what it is. And I think that's what you trying to come at too. Is I think y'all are trying to say that.
No.
Are they body shaming you, dog?
That's what I kind of feel. Like
No,
I'm up here just
not at
feeling my stomach touch my belt.
I've seen some short boys with some.
I like short guys standing on money. I have no problem with that.
What did you say?
I like short guys standing on money. I don't have no problem with that. That's what I said.
That's definitely my commercial for the week.
Right, yes.
I feel chosen.
You should.
You standing on some money?
No.
He's standing on the name.
Oh,
I mean,
He's standing on.
I got good credit.
You do
Oh,
that.
that's perfect.
He do got some great credit though.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Hey, you know what people, hey,
That'll work.
but you know what's crazy though? This what some people are saying these days. Do you got a lot of money? I mean, if the right person died.
Well, I'm gonna say this.
That's so morbid.
That's no, that's real.
I'm gonna say this. I do like guys with money, but it's not that I go for guys with money. I go for guys with certain characteristic traits about them, and those guys with those specific characteristic traits
Usually
always
have money?
have money.
Okay.
They're always gonna have it.
So if they don't, what
Because of who
happens?
they are. That it's not possible.
Right.
With the traits that they have,
I mean, what?
they gotta have
I'm
it.
trying to ask you though. What do you need? I'm not. Let's just pretend that you don't know what I got.
How much I need?
Right? What do you need?
I said how much I need?
Not how much do you need. What do you need?
Cause that's all I heard.
There are no transactions on the show, guys.
What I'm saying is,
I'll draw the line.
this is our first
No one's
date,
getting purchased today.
and you're
okay?
telling me
And I'm not to be
I'm
bossed.
paying a bill at the first date. Can I just find out what you need
I
first?
never said nobody was paying no bill on no first date.
So what do you need?
No,
Remember
I'm
what restaurant you go to,
like I
they
said
pay a bill.
before, I said it's another show. I can pay for all my own bills. Anything that a guy is gonna be doing will be extra.
Johnny,
You know what I'm saying? But you gotta be added to it. You can't be taken away from it.
So let's just say Andre walking around with $300, right? Just
And
random
you just gonna be
$300.
walking around with $300.
I'm not saying it like that. What I'm asking is, being that I have $300, whatever you need for that whole day, you don't know if I can take care of it. You might need one light bill
So
paid.
you need to hold that.
Okay.
You need to hold that 300.
I'm not gonna tell you how much money I got. I'm just saying, $300 look good. On
That's what you brought out for the day, and that's cool.
for the day. How much do you need for the day? From me.
From you. Never mind. I don't even want to have this discussion with you right now.
Oh man, this.
Cause I'm bringing that out for me on a regular basis. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's maybe 2. Says maybe 2.
So I mean, like, what we want to go eat?
Oh man.
On your expense.
Yes, it's my money.
You
Like,
talking
yes.
I'm
You don't know how much money I have. Only y'all know I got $300.
Ashanti's making sure she ain't paying for nothing.
Shit.
Oh, your expense.
Damn.
Ashanti said your money, right?
I don't know what I can do for you if I sold my car.
Damn. How you
No, I need you to have a car too. Don't sell that. That's your money maker.
It's a requirement, like.
What the hell? See, like I said, hold that 3. Hold that 3.
Hey, well, I'm sorry, man.
Double it.
Well, okay, guys.
How much money I got?
It has been a great one. A beautiful time in the diverse universe. We finished on a great time. Any closing thoughts? No, not at all. We've said it all. All of it. We have established that you should beat or pinch kids.
I was gonna say don't pitch your kids.
We have established that money thing, if you have $300 a day, then you should be able to purchase anyone.
No, you want that.
And Johnny have let us know that you can be short as long as you're standing on wads of money.
Yeah. Yes.
And Ashanti let us know she have 2 boys who teams up and step on God's shoes. So we pretty much heard it all today. It's all on the table. Shout out Ellen, do you have anything that you want to add to this awesome situation?
Nah, it's beautiful.
I don't know what he just said, but it sounded.
He added the food.
It sounded he did add the food. Shout out to Alan. If we can clap for Alan, I mean, who's not going to clap for Alan? Shout out, man. Happy birthday to Kid Money.
Shout
Oh,
out
yeah.
to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
That's yours?
Happy birthday.
So look at Johnny. Oh, look at Johnny.
Happy birthday.
Oh, this is good. I hate this part.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. He said, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Here you go, Flex.
No, it's not squishy. That was my
That was
muscle
the best
press.
rendition of Happy Birthday I've ever heard.
That was pretty good.
It was. I have not heard it like that.
That was a great ending to the show, by the way.
Birthday.
Hey, my
Okay, you just gotta stop.
Stick it down.
Just.
Hey, I got a homeboy at work that be trying to turn out studs, bro. That shit is hilarious.